let's not forget Sansko. Sansko, the Bowser main, the heavy champion. It's crazy. He just throws out whoever he wants, as long as they weigh like over 3,000 pounds. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, not a big deal. Definitely not a big one at all. I mean, that forward air will reach out and touch you in all kinds of places. The crescent moon arc of it, that move will hit you in spots that you don't think it's ever going to. But here you go. The combo tree already starting already. 60% in 10 seconds already. Already getting him off stage where he wants to. Trying to catch him DIing right off the level like you know he's going to be looking for with that neutral air. But Sansko a little too smart for that at this stage in the game. DIing left to go. Not get downered.
Yeah, I mean, this is a matchup I've seen fairly often in my region. Oh my gosh, but we don't see it like that. Seriously, like that was just a slaughter the first stock. Rivers just going in, getting his damage, and winning neutral, baiting a flame breath using the transcendent banana, destroying him. Like, so good, so good.
Yeah, not to mention, you know, obviously Bowser just being the big body that he is. It's like, it's funny because in the last game, Diddy was so much about like ledge trapping, and he still can do stuff like that today. But nowadays, that combo tree is just not only so intricate, but also the fact that he's doing it on such a big character as well means Rivers is going to be opening up all sorts of avenues that are normally closed down, you know, this time of year for the parade. So you don't even need me to really say it at this point. I mean, you already saw like how he obliterated this man for the first stock, already got him to 160, and more than anything, he's doing his damn best job as an up smash takes the stock to just try and make sure Sansko just never gets to play the game. Big body, I'm gonna keep him in the air.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, Diddy is a character that, like, as Clam Hat says, hits you until you die. He gives you like 160% and then hits you with one of his incredible moves. Bowser, on the other hand, likes janking you with like one hit in air and then comboing it to back air. Somehow that works. Diddy is much more of a disciplined, I win neutral this many times, but my neutral is so strong that you're going to have a tough time getting past it. It's going to seem like this is a true combo the whole time. Gosh! Cartwheels bananas?
God, he looks like... Dude, he looks like a Girl Scout like talent show. All these cartwheels, just mixing it up and everything. And there you go. That's wow.
No! Oh God!
Yeah, you know that was you. I feel like some people would just come out and say, "Oh my God, the disrespect, the style, whatever." But that was actually low key optimal.
Yeah, that was optimal as crap, dude. We see all these Sephiroths going up stage with up Bs, and it's just like, yeah, no, they didn't do that to disrespect their opponent. They did it because they covered every single option and they're dead. Like, just absolutely perfect play. And we saw a lot of really cool stuff from Rivers in terms of banana drops and recatches. He knows exactly where that banana is going to be after it rebounds off of Bowser's model. It's just a discipline from Diddy that you don't see very often. And I think that's very, very key in how Rivers is just continuing to apply pressure over and over again.
Yeah, it's for sure. It's very key in how he's applying that pressure because it just lets him, like, you know, sneak in an extra hitbox in between his hits. I mean, one of the things they changed back in Brawl was the ability to catch items with your actual aerials. Before, there was a specific button you had to press to do it, the grab button in the air. Nowadays, you can literally just use an aerial with pretty much any attack if the item is, you know, just sitting on the ground, and that'll pick up the item. And as a result, you know, with characters like Diddy who can spawn an item, that just opens up all sorts of avenues to just whip out an extra hitbox in between. Don't need no extra hitboxes for that one, man. Bowser's back air will kill you at all sorts of percents you don't think you're going to die at. Sansko taking the first stock.
Yeah, and that's where you see the complete compound of play styles, the difference between these characters. Bowser hits Diddy like 3 times with 2 good reads. The stock is entirely gone. And this is a huge lead for Sansko.
Ooh, yep, good stuff with the up B, able to make it back. I love how he's timing these up Bs to ensure that, James, oh, you better shield, my guy.
Oh my God.
Still out there, and there you go, now it's gone. I guess he was more so focused on recovering where his character was, because that forward smash is going to take the stock. It was definitely smart on Rivers' part to do that, knowing that he was in a disadvantageous situation. If he was focused on controlling the barrels, he probably would have, you know, fallen off the stage and died, you know. Not characteristic of him.
I mean, we're seeing such small awareness plays like that. Rivers using his movement to bait Bowser to choose certain options, tricky banana Z drops, not extending his combo as far as he's used to, but Sansko just taking that stock early compounded such a large lead that Rivers just has to continue fighting back. Okay, though. No, this is a huge advantage right now. If Rivers can continue this pressure without getting too many hits himself. Oh, he gets a jump read too!
Oh boy. He's got him on the ledge, you know, that's the only spot where Sansko really wants to be right now where he's safe. If he tries to recover high against a Diddy with a banana in hand, he'll definitely spell a bad time, but just barely not enough mash. He was at that awkward spot where he didn't want to do it too much, where he would potentially slip past the ledge and was just low enough where he got caught, and this is where the pain train comes in once again. Turtle hands, 34%, racking that up to not 50. Good combo breaker by Sansko with the uppy out of shield. Bowser classic to reverse that situation. Kill anybody's game, but there's so much damage. Oh my
so
God.
much, man. Cooking this monkey alive. He's no stranger to getting blown up by his own barrels, but that fire breath hits different, man.
I'm pretty sure cooking monkeys like that is illegal in this country.
Oh, yeah. That's why I can't really listen to it.
Oh
my gosh!
No. I was gonna say in the last game the reason he went for that is because he was up a stock. So at the very least, at the very worst case, if he missed it, he would have been able to reset. But this is last stock, and River just did that. This man has no fear right now going up against Sansko, and both players right now swinging for the fences right now. Now,
oh my gosh!
Evasive options, rolling off, and Rivers resets neutral, but the good forward air, aggressive one, his way back. But the flip kick hitbox priority gonna be Sansko's demise right there. But we are in best of 5 now, I believe. That is something that was changed in Fusion recently.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm happy we get to see more of that, man, because Sansko with a very strong opening and Rivers slowly, you could see the lead just so slowly creeping up. Rivers was just getting closer and closer. And then by the end, you just get to see what makes it so hard for Bowser to get advantage back. Once he's gotten hit, Rivers just relentless on the combo pressure and the advantage state. I mean, this is a quick run back to Town and City. I agree with this if I'm Sansko, but you're going to have to make some hard callouts like you did that first stock and continue to do it.
For sure, my friend, for sure. And, you know, to carry on with what you were saying before, it's kind of just the life of a heavy man. You know, you just get in the air, and if you're fighting a character with just good coverage and good frame data to top that off as well, not to mention the speed that Diddy Kong has on top of all of that, it's pretty much his whole goal to sort of ensure that you play the game as little as possible and just make sure you don't get down. So when there's literally just more mass to you, it becomes a little bit harder to do that. But like you mentioned before, Bowser, of course, can just hit you a couple of times, and that'll just pretty much spell the end for you. But the lingering hitbox of the side B will do it. But as we all know, the kick means you can't use your jump anymore if you do that in the air, and Rivers' air dodge was unfortunately not enough to make it back.
Yeah, he just misspaced that, but either way, it was a great stock from Rivers, and it's still pressure. Like, Sansko still hasn't taken a stock yet this game, so that's weighing on his mind, you know? He's got to figure out, okay, he gave me that stock, how am I going to get another one while he's doing stuff like this to me?
I mean, while he's doing stuff like this to him, he's not. He's pretty much, gotta focus on not, you know, just getting hit first. I mean, he can't really be focused on killing Rivers before he can stop, you know, getting killed himself on this part. And it's just rough, man. There's just calling out every single one of these options so beautifully, man. He's just waiting in that split-second reaction to see what he's gonna do, when he's gonna do it, and essentially just picking one of two options whenever he gets Sansko in any of these semblances of situations. Now he's
my gosh, barely making it back there on the ledge. Just enough juice, but with that aggressive ledge drop banana peel, Sansko is just going to instantly shield that, get the punch, and we are back to even stock. Sansko needs to take this game if he wants to stay in the set and win his side.
Sides of your character don't matter too much. If you hang by that ledge too long, Bowser's just going to reach down there and make sure you don't get back. And speaking of not getting back, my man Sansko's the one who can't get back to the ledge. This pressure from Rivers, once again, just so relentless. It's like, you know what they say about Diddy? Sort of like that little snake factor, like, oh, his advantage state is as good as his disadvantage state is bad. And right now, Rivers is just showing you that he only likes to play an advantage. And he's making that case apparent right now. But one good hit here, no, he's going to let him back.
Great read. Oh my gosh, on the rollback, Sansko knows how afraid Rivers is at this time, and still taking a few hits here and there, but this is anyone's game.
That it is, my friend, that it is. But I mean, it's definitely a little more nervous for Sansko right here. One more and he will fall to the loser's bracket. And he's still got a bit of a mountain to climb, but he's just got to focus on the first couple of steps first. Trying to get that command grab 2 times in a row, and the second time will be his demise, Turtle Hands. That's Rivers with a 3-0 over Sansko to start out our top 8.
I mean, look, Nintunis, when you've got the incredible neutral